Hey, this is Charles with Tactical Gun Review, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the YHM Resonator 30. Oftentimes we're asked, what's a good recommendation for somebody's first can? So, typically you ask them, well, what kind of rifle are you going to put them on, what caliber? You kind of go through that thing, and then, have discussion on price and weight, and there's a lot of things to kind of balance out there, right? So I think the cans are that kind of what I call mid-size length. The kind of 7 to 8 inch in length. I think that's a good compromise. It's not quite as a full length can usually, and it's not quite as maneuverable as a short can, but it's got a little better sound reduction than the shortest can. So I think it's just I hate the word compromise, but it's a good middle ground. Then you get in discussions about weight, point of impact shift, all that kind of stuff, right? So I kind of was having this discussion with the guys at the silencer shop the other day, determining what can to take out. And so I'd like to review something that kind of fits this, first can, the first can for a new buyer, right? So primarily aimed at hunting. So what we came up with was the YHM Resonator 30. So this can is made of stainless steel with an Inconel baffle. It is a tubeless design, so there is no outer tube. And what that allows them to do is basically kind of reduce the weight a little bit. So this can comes in at 16 ounces. And it is 7.8 inches in length. So 16 ounces, that's kind of the middle ground. It's not super light, but it's not a boat anchor either. It's going to, feel really muzzle heavy if you're shooting offhand. And again, the length is good. So this can also does come with a 5/8 by 24 mount. So if you buy this can in a 30 caliber can, it is again full auto rated and rated for up to 300 rims. So if you have a 300 Win Mag, 7 mag, etc., it'll run fine. With different mounts, you could run this on a 5.56. With the same amount, you could run on a 6.8 or 300 Blackout, 6.5 Grendel, etc. So the cool thing on this, the price on Silencer Shop website is $502. So add a little tax to that, and tax stamp, you're probably looking at $750 out the door for a hopefully is a good sounding can with good sound suppression. So we're going to go and send some rounds down range and get a quick impression. To be honest, I don't bother shooting the unsuppressed, recording unsuppressed shots, because no matter how hard I try, I can't convey to you the volume difference between shooting suppressed and unsuppressed. Obviously suppressed is going to be substantially quieter. So here we're going to go and shoot some rounds. So quick impressions after shooting a few suppressed rounds. It does a great job on the sound suppression. I think it has a pleasing sound to the ear. It's not high pitched. It did not feel the least bit unpleasant to my ear. And again, this is coming out with a 16-inch barrel 308. So a longer barrel to have even a little more sound suppression. They claim it has a 135 dB rating shooting 308. So this is a 16-inch with 175 grain Barnes Black Hills. So anyway, I think it's a great sounding can. We're going to do some point of impact shift testing and see how that works out. So what I'm doing is I've got my camera set up. I'm about 10 yards off the target, and I got the camera facing the steel target, and I've got the microphone facing uprange. So you'll hear the sound as it's being emitted from the rifle 100 yards away. And then, you will hear still impact, but that should be later. You should hopefully be able to distinguish between the two. So I just kind of thought it'd be cool to pick up the sound, as it's from downrange. So anyway, here we go. So let's see how it did for the point of impact shift testing between shots. Quick note, my rifle sighted at the different can. I was not concerned about a slightly different point of aim, point of impact difference between what my gun is sighted in for with my can versus this can. So, disclaimer. Anyway, it's aiming here, did 5 shots, shot, took the can off, put it back on, took another shot, took the can off, put it back on, did that 5 times. Point of impact was all in the same area. I think I did feel I slightly pulled one shot, but basically all the rounds were impacted in the same spot. So, yeah, I would say it passed the point of impact shift test. So here are my final thoughts on the YHM Resonator 30. I think for $500, this can is going to be damn hard to beat. You've got great sound suppression. It's mid-size. You know, it's flexible. You can run it on different weapons. You know, like this 308, 6.5 Creedmoor. You can buy a flash hider or brake mount and run on a 5.56. It's full auto rated. So I think, man, especially if you're buying your first can, this is gonna be damn hard to beat. And I took it out hunting. Unfortunately, nothing that I wanted to shoot came within range. But anyway, I'd have no qualms running this myself. And yeah, I mean, I think they did a great job on it. So go check out the Suppression shop. And the cool thing about them, obviously, is you can do everything you need to. You can do your truss. You can ship to your local dealer if you're out of the area. So if you're in Austin, you're in luck. But again, YHM Resonator 30. Go check it out at www.suppressionshop.com. Thanks.